All right, happy Sunday, everybody. So I am making myself a quick breakfast. We've got a lot of stuff to do today. Yeah, we got to can up some jam. I'm running low on jam. So I just threw a 2-pound bag of strawberries that were frozen into my little nonstick sauce pot here, and I've been smashing them away. We're bubbling. Maybe I'll run an immersion blender. Okay, I'm gonna put this on. I'm gonna turn this off. But I'm hungry, so I'm gonna eat. And then when we come back, I will run you through real quick how to make strawberry jam. And then we got a lot of stuff to do for the garden. So, yeah. So, get yourself a canning book, or you can reference a bunch of canning recipes online. But basically, I had 2 pounds of strawberries that, after I prepared them, came down to about 3 cups of fruit. So strawberries don't need lemon juice, but I put lemon juice in it anyway because I think it helps preserve the color a little bit longer. So 3 cups of strawberries, 3 tablespoons of pectin, and then we're going to do 3 cups of sugar. 3, 3, and 3. So 1, 2, a little bit more, 3. Dang, I might get a whisk actually instead of a spatula just to break up that pectin. Oh yeah, that's better. All right, 3 cups of sugar, 3 cups. Already got my canner going. I've got the electric Presto canner, but you can just use a regular water bath canner for jams and jellies. You don't need to use anything fancy. That was my treat yourself. All right, pectin is dissolved and incorporated. I want to get all these good bits. Stay in there. All right, sugar. So before we add the sugar, I'm going to bring this to a hard boil that cannot be stirred down. We're going to add the sugar. We're bringing it up to a boil again. Now my jars are in my canner waiting to warm up. I have 4 jelly jars, so 1/2 pint jars, 8-ounce jars. And then I also have an overflow one because sometimes it makes like a little bit more for me. The recipe that I'm using should make 4, but in case there's a little more, I got one of the 4-ounce, the tiny little guys. So yeah, I'm going to bring this up to a boil. Then I'm going to add my sugar, and then by that time, that should go off. And I should be able to take my jars out with my little tongs here and fill them and get them filled. So while I'm waiting for this to come up to a boil, let me get my lids and my rings. Okay. 5 and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to wash these. Yeah, we're still waiting to boil. I'm going to wash these real quick. Hot soapy water. All right. Let that do its thing there. Oh, we are boiling. Okay. If you are worried about foam in your jam, you can add a little bit of butter. I know I do. Just a little bit, just a little bit, just a little pinch. So, okay, let's add this sugar. Oh man. All right, since we've got quite a bit of foam, I am going to add that butter like I was talking about. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Our jars are ready. See what I say? Perfect timing. Let me get that. Get off. I want to save all the good bits. I've also got some extra water in a pot behind this one heating up because I want to fill the canner with extra water. It needs to be about an inch over the top of the jars. All right, again, just hoping to... Here we go. I'm gonna get my cookbook out of the way. Do this as quickly as possible. Yeah, this foam is not gonna go away. That is okay though. Okay, so this can go as quickly as possible. I'm gonna move my pot over here next to me. If Julian were here, he would have housed this with some bread already. Would have had his hands all up in it. All right. So yeah, like I thought we would get, we got 4 and a little overflow one. I'm gonna put lid on now. Well, I'm gonna wipe the rims, make sure there's nothing sticky in the way. And then we've got jam. So yummy. Fingertip tight. So now that I've got the canner loaded, I'm gonna put the lid back on. Lock her in. Filled my jars. I'm gonna hit continue. This is going to process for 10 minutes. So it's going to take some time for it to get up to temperature, and then it's going to process, and then it's going to cool down. So the entire process will probably take about half an hour. So I've taken everything out of the canner with my tongs. It's done. I'm going to let this sit until they've cooled down and I've heard all the lids seal, and then I will push them off to a corner. Typically, you're supposed to let them sit, I think, 24 hours before you move them, 12 to 24, somewhere in that range before you move them. So yeah, I'm going to let them sit out until basically tonight. And then once everything's sealed, I will put them into the garage with the rest of the jam with my mixed berry jam. So I should be set for the next 2 months for the amount of sandwiches that we go through. Yeah, so I think it ends up being, it's probably $4 for the strawberries. Maybe I used like 50 cents worth of sugar. So not bad when you think about it. I don't know if I'm saving, ooh, I love the pink, sorry. I don't know if I'm saving a ton of money, but at least I know what's going into the jam. A lot of sugar is going in the jam, but there's no added, preservatives and things like that other than just berries and sugar, and then obviously some pectin. Like making it, it's something that I can do for my kids, so I do it.